No one truly knows how many angels exist. Some say there are thousands upon thousands. Others say they are beyond counting, as countless as the stars in the night sky. But the Bible does tell us this: there is order in the heavens, a hierarchy, 9 distinct ranks of angels, each with its own sacred duty. Imagine, if you will, an unseen realm, a place without shadows, yet filled with a light not of this world. In its vast expanse, radiant beings move like lightning across the heavens. Their voices echo like rushing waters, singing praises that have never ceased since the dawn of creation. In this realm, there is no time as we know it, no ticking clock, no rising and setting of the sun. Here, every moment is an eternal now. And in that eternity, the angels serve. Some guard the throne of God, others carry messages across galaxies. Some stand at the edges of creation, holding back the chaos beyond. Think about this. In the book of Isaiah, the prophet describes a vision. "I saw the Lord high and exalted, seated on a throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings, and they called to one another, 'Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, the whole earth is full of his glory.'" This is our first glimpse into the reality of the angelic realm, a glimpse so overwhelming that Isaiah cried out, "Woe to me, I am ruined," because standing in the presence of such holiness was more than any mortal could bear. And yet, these beings are not only in the presence of God, they are also among us. Hebrews 13:2 reminds us, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." Could it be that in your lifetime, you have crossed paths with an angel, a stranger who appeared at just the right moment, a voice that whispered when no one else was there? The truth is, the angelic realm is not a distant fairy tale. It is woven into the fabric of reality itself. From the fiery guardians at the gates of Eden, to the angel who shut the mouths of lions in Daniel's den, to the heavenly host that appeared to shepherds on the night Christ was born, angels have always been here, watching, protecting, fighting. But their world is not without conflict. For as long as there have been angels loyal to God, there have been those who rebelled, fallen angels cast down from heaven, now known as demons. The war that began in eternity still rages in the unseen, and we live in the middle of it. And so, when we speak of the 9 orders of angels, we're not just naming ranks. We're pulling back the veil on an ancient kingdom of light, divided into 9 roles that shape humanity's destiny. In a moment, we'll begin our journey, from the blazing seraphim before the throne to the guardian angels who walk unseen beside us. But first, close your eyes. Picture the heavens above, wings beating, louder, closer. They've been there all along. The first order in the heavenly hierarchy are the seraphim, the closest beings to God's throne. The very name means the burning ones, for they burn with an eternal fire of worship and purity. The prophet Isaiah describes them with 6 wings, 2 covering their faces, 2 covering their feet, and 2 used for flight. Without ceasing, day and night they proclaim, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory." Their worship is so powerful that even the heavens themselves tremble at the sound. Next to the cherubim, the sacred guardians. Far from the cherubic infants often seen in art, the biblical cherubim are awe-inspiring and mighty. They were placed by God at the gates of Eden after humanity's fall, wielding flaming swords to guard the way to the tree of life. They are the keepers of divine glory and the mysteries of heaven. Then we find the thrones, mysterious beings that reflect the justice and order of God. In visions, they appear as great wheels within wheels, covered in eyes, radiating divine wisdom. They uphold the balance of the universe, like invisible pillars that sustain all creation. Rarely seen by human eyes, they move silently, carrying out God's perfect will. Fourth in the hierarchy are the dominions, the angelic commanders who oversee the orders below them. They ensure that every mission given by God is carried out with perfect precision. They are not often seen by humankind, but their influence guides the vast armies of heaven, keeping order in the ranks of the celestial host. Then come the virtues, bringers of divine strength, blessings, and miracles. When courage appears in the face of fear, when healing comes against all odds, when the light pierces the darkest night, it is often the work of the virtues. They move quietly but powerfully, carrying God's grace to the world. The powers are the warriors of the spiritual realm. They guard the boundaries between light and darkness, holding back the chaos of hell from overtaking the earth. Armed and unyielding, they are God's defenders against the unseen forces of evil. Each order has its role, its divine purpose, and together they form a heavenly army, moving in perfect harmony under God's command. They do not act by chance, but according to a plan far greater than human eyes can see. Perhaps even as you hear these words, an angel is closer than you think, protecting you, guiding you, or even fighting for you in battles you cannot see. The Bible does not reveal every mystery, but it does make one thing clear: we are never truly alone. Between heaven and earth lies a hidden kingdom, and within it a silent army that never sleeps. So if you ever feel alone, remember, the wings of eternity may be closer than you could ever imagine.